Today we're doing a full breakdown on HankoTrade. You're going to learn what the spreads are for these pairs, whether if you're trading indices, crypto, or Forex. You're also going to see what you'll be paying, how you can get started, how safe it is, how easy it is to join and trade, and whether if you receive withdrawals from HankoTrade. Let's go ahead and get into it. So here at Forex Prop Rank, we show you all of the spreads, cost, and even the commissions of how much the pair or instrument is. So if you are a trader that likes to trade commodities, you have oil, you have silver, you have gold, crypto as well, it gives you the typical spread start. Now, the cool thing about Forex Prop Rank is it's giving you the actual average, because if you come into HankoTrade itself, you see the spreads change dramatically. And sometimes it's hard to see rather what is the average of the spread. So instead, we decided to put this all in Forex Prop Rank, so it'll be easier for you to compare. So as you see in the Forex spreads, you have Euro USD, which starts typically average around 1.2 pips, 0.8 pips, and so forth. Now, if you ever wanted to get more insights on that, you can just go ahead and hit view all, and it will show you a little bit more in depth with the different account types. And that's something we're going to talk about now. So when it comes to HankoTrade, they have different accounts that you can choose from, which is your STP, which stands for straight through processing. This is mainly for traders that wants to get fast execution and just get right there. Now, we also have another standard, which is ECN. ECN is more for those that's looking for low spreads. So if you are a trader that is mainly a scalper or intraday trader and you want the lowest pricing as possible, you want to choose ECN. ECN is more compatible for that purpose. And then also, as you see here, they also have ECN Plus. ECN Plus is basically giving you the same exact thing as the ECN account, but you have just commissions is set at $1 per side. So basically buying and selling. And then also you have the ECN, which you're sitting at $2 per side. So that's pretty much the difference between the two. Now, when it comes to leverage, if you don't know what leverage is, this is basically giving you the ability of how much money you are free to trade in your account. The higher, the more, the less, the lower you can trade off of your actual account. So the max leverage that they're giving for all of their accounts is set at 1 to 500. Now, going to the platform, you have something called the HankoSocial. And what the HankoSocial is a way for you to see other copy traders that you're able to copy from. So essentially what that means is if you're new in trading, or if you still not sure what your strategy is, or still not even profitable, you're able to use their built-in copy trading platform, which is basically HankoSocial, and this allows you to copy from other profitable traders. So when you come into HankoSocial, you pretty much can see their portfolio, and from here, this gives you the ability to say, all right, I see that this guy has a win rate of 78%. I see that they're trading alt USD mainly and GU. This is something I'm interested in. I see that their drawdown is roughly about at 10K, and it can go from 5K and so forth. This is a really cool incentive for those that's new and want to get started with trading. I highly suggest that if you are a beginner, perfect broker to start with when it comes to the copy trading side. Now, when it comes to the trading platform, they have their own built-in trading platform called HankoX. This is actually available on the web, also available on the app as far as your ISO, and also available through Google, so Android as well. So now I'm showing you guys HankoX on a web browser. So this is pretty much how it will look. I am currently in a trade, so you can see the live feed and how that process works. But if you come all the way over here to your left side, this is pretty much going to be your best friend. This is where you will be able to choose or select the instruments that you're interested in trading. Now, one cool thing that HankoX does is you have a watch list, meaning that you're able to select any of these trades and add it to your watch list. And how you do that is pretty simple. You will come over here to default, and then you'll go ahead and create a new watch list. When you do that, you give it a name, and then we can call this FPR. And then from there, you're now able to add any other instruments that you find that you like into this watch list, which gives you more capability to only focus on just those. Now, coming all the way to your right hand side, this is pretty much where you will buy and sell your positions. So currently, as you see, I am looking at oil, and let's say that I am interested in selling it or buying it. All I will have to do is, if I'm looking to do a market execution, meaning I want to buy right now, I will just make sure I'm in market, and then I will put in the actual lots that I want to enter. It can be anything from whatever number you want, and then you hit place your buy or place your sell if you're selling it. And then also a cool thing is they have the sell limit and then the sell stops and also the buy limits and the buy stops as well. Now, another intuitive thing that I really like about HankoX is you can adjust your take profit and your stop loss accordingly. So how that works is if you come over down here where you see your trade history, you'll hit edit position. And then from here, you have your take profit, trailing stop loss, and then your stop loss. So if you don't see this, basically that means that you just haven't toggled the advanced option, but you will toggle the advanced option. And then from here, as you see, if I was to remove that, as you see, it's gone. But if I put it back, I can adjust my stop loss accordingly. And then the cool thing is it tells you the actual P&L that you will make off of this trade if it decides to hit your actual take profit. I think that's personally cool, very intuitive, make it a lot easier for beginner traders, any traders to get in and get out inside and outside of a trade. Now, other than that, they have a lot more other features in here. I'm not going to get too much into it just because I don't see that as important. But you're able to add alerts. You also have a calendar, so you get to see some of the news events and see what is some upcoming news. The main thing as a trader for me is I want to be able to know how quick, where's my buy and my sell, and then how efficiently can I take profit and whatnot. And another thing I do want to talk about that is also important is marking up your charts. As you guys probably know, TradingView is by far the most used when it comes to marking up the charts because it's the most fluent. But of course, sometimes we don't want to do that. We want to actually mark up our charts in the actual broker that we're trading just because their pricing can be completely different from TradingView. So if you come to drawing tools, you pretty much have all of the drawing tools here that you need. And this is pretty much all that I would need to trade. So I really find that a lot of conveniency to go ahead and use that as well. And then, like I said, if you are a trader that is looking to trade and also mark up your charts, this would be the perfect option. Now, after I've been doing testing with HankoTrade, I've been trading for quite some time now. And I will honestly say that within the past month to 2 months, I had withdraw over $20,000. So when it comes to withdrawals, that is a very simple process. And how that works is pretty simple. You come into your trading account and then you will go to where you see funds and then you will just come to withdraw. And then you have the option to withdraw through Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Tether, Ethereum. And it's pretty simple. All you will do is come over here, withdraw it, and then you select the actual trading account that you want, select the amount, and then you enter in your crypto wallet, whether that's Binance, Coinbase, Cash App, depending on where you are in the country, you will go ahead and enter that there. And then the processing time literally can take anywhere from 4 hours up to 24 hours to receive your funds. And there hasn't been any issues so far. Now, one thing I would like to say is if you are a trader and you had experience with HankoTrade or currently have an experience with HankoTrade, whether that is bad or good, we would really appreciate you to help our community out by leaving an actual review on our site called forexproprank.com for the actual broker. The link will be down below. But we will appreciate it a lot because this will let us know from a trader to trader whether this is a good platform or not and what was your experience. Rather if you got your payout, took a little longer, or something happened with the trading platform or whatever it is, we would love for you to leave that review on our site to help out other traders. All right. So now going back into the withdrawal, that's pretty much how that process works. Now, when it comes to deposit, it's the exact same way. It's very simple. You go to deposits and you're able to deposit. Now, one thing I want to mention right now is that they are not doing KYCs. So typically what a KYC means, know your customer. So this basically is where you have to do a verification process like entering your information and also show your ID and do a selfie. They're not allowing that at the moment. So that can be very convenient for those that is just looking to get in and get out. Now, if you ask when it comes to safety, how safe can HankoTrade be? So HankoTrade once upon a time was using a trading platform called MT4 or MT5. But at that given moment, they stopped allowing that just because of something actually happened with MT5 itself and had nothing to do with the actual broker. So this kind of pushed a lot of people away just for that reason. And then this is when they kickstarted their own trading platform called HankoX, which is through basically ActTrader. Now, that being said, when it comes to anything else as far as safety reasons, personally, we haven't seen anything or we haven't got any negative bad reviews based off of our research that we have done and also my personal research that I have done as a trader as well. But that does not mean if you are a trader and you had some type of conflictions with HankoTrade, please drop the comment down below and also leave that review on the actual site. So I want to talk about some of the pros. Some of the pros with HankoTrade is you do get a 200% sign-on bonus, which will help you guys out as a beginner or somebody that is just needing extra money to power up their account. So what I mean by that is if you deposit $1,000 into your trading account, you're able to get 200% of that. So you're basically looking at $3,000 margin buy up to trade with your account. And that could be a big thing for a lot of traders like us. Now, another pro about Hanko is it is very intuitive. So if you are a trader that is looking to get in and out easy, this is the platform for you. It's not overcomplicated. It's straight to the point. And then another pro is that they have the copy trading, which I believe is a big bonus for those that's looking to make extra money on the side. This is a big thing here. Now, some of the cons is this is not a regulated broker. So that means things can happen in the back end without you even knowing, because once again, it's not fully regulated. And another con would be that you're not able to use your debit card or credit card. Everything is done through crypto. So that can be a little tedious process and a little bit more to do. And then as far as that, like I said, if you want to go ahead and get the 200% sign-on bonus, you will go ahead and use the link down below with the code that is also down below. And we would appreciate you to also leave reviews on our actual site. And other than that, your boy Solo from Forex Prop Rank. Take care. Peace.